There we go. Getting those early morning electrolytes in. That's what we're talking about. So you can see how powerful this is. Now, what I would be interested in is testing which one creates the best tools, right? So for example, we've already built that tool for live stream videos, right? This one right here. Now, what I actually want to do is I'm going to use the same prompt again, create the same thing again, but I'm going to test it side by side versus other paid tools like Lovable and Bolt. And we're going to see, okay, which one creates the best and the fastest. Now, bear in mind, I'm not paying for any of these tools. And so I want to see as well, can we create them for free on each? Or is it just clear that AI Studio wins? I don't really care either way, right? Like, I just want to find the best tool. But I do want to share, okay, which one works the best and which one creates the best options. So what we're going to do is take exactly the same prompt over here, like so. We're going to copy that. And then we're going to go to AI Studio and we're going to open this up, right? So we're going to build something new from scratch. Let's go to build over here. Build, start, there we go. Again, we'll take Lovable, right? And then we're going to take Bolt over here. I'll try and compare them side by side if I can. If we've got enough window space, there we go. Resize the Lovable window, nice. And then resize the AI Studio window. Okay, nice. All right, Kalaka, let's get this party started. All right, we're going to start the timer as well, and we'll see which one creates the best tool and which one creates the fastest tool. So we've got the timer running already. Let's get this sped up. So we're going to use Google Search Data, paste this in. Then we're going to do the same thing inside Lovable. We'll paste that in, hit enter, spin it up, and then we're going to do the same thing inside Bolt, right? So it's basically Bolt versus Lovable versus AI Studio. AI Studio is free, Lovable is freemium, and Bolt is freemium too. So let's see what we got here. Let's see which one's creating the best. So we're 40 seconds in. None of them have created a preview there. Bolt has just replied, but it seems like it's taking a while. You know, I think we're always plugged in. So look at this. Look at this, right? This is mind-blowing. So we've got Bolt, freemium tool, aka, you know, you have to pay after a certain amount of limits. We've got Lovable, freemium tool, aka you have to pay after a certain amount of limits, right? Now we've got Gemini Studio, and literally in less than 90 seconds, Gemini AI Studio has already created the tool, right? We've got the preview over here. Now Bolt is still coding, Lovable is still coding. Gemini was just like, nah, mate, we're going to get this pumped out, right? We're not going to procrastinate on this. And then if we click on generate new ideas, it has struggled with the API, which is okay. So I'm going to go over to here and click on auto fix. But you can see how much faster this is for coding, right? So if you're optimizing for productivity and you're trying to save time, which I would highly recommend you do, then you can see that AI Studio is one of the best options. Vijay says, hey, and we got Awan from Indonesia. I actually used to live in Bali for a few months back in over in Canggu, of all places. So shout out to people in Bali and Indonesia. Good to see you here. It'll be even faster because it tends to simplify things and make things even easier. But I do like the customization you get in AI. I think that's better. So we'll wait for the response right here. Let's see what we get. And there we go, right? There we go, my friends. There we go. So Lovable, we've got no preview. Bolt, we've got no preview. But in 3 minutes, we've already had 2 versions of this live stream app directly inside AI Studio. And it works now. Look at this. So it's come up with OpenAI Atlas browser, and it's given us some key talking points, which is great. And then you got the research sources at the bottom. But the main thing is we've got a working prototype with key talking points, the description and an explanation before Bolt and Lovable have even generated one single preview. Now, I'll be interested to know what we get back from these two once it's done, but it is interesting. Safula says, hi, hope I didn't butcher your name, but yeah, good to see you here. And that's it. That's it, isn't it? I mean, what else we got here? So we can also add like video generation, which we can't, I don't think we can do with Lovable Bolt. We can improve it, etc. So this is interesting as well. So Bolt has actually beaten Lovable in terms of speed. Let's have a look what we've got on the tool. So Bolt has created the database. It's given us some ideas. This is pretty good, to be fair. Like if you look, it's given us the date and the source,